This is the RUX system. It's designed around the idea that everything should work together, and in so doing, it will help you save time packing, organizing, and moving your stuff when you're preparing to go on a trip, out on a trip, and getting back from a trip. And for us, life is all one trip, so it's useful no matter what you're doing. RUX is designed to be super versatile, extremely durable, and bring a flow and efficiency to your travels and your life that you couldn't get without it being all thoughtfully designed together. The RUX system consists of 5 categories. At the heart, we have the gearboxes. We now have 2 sizes. Next, we have our waterproof totes in 3 sizes. We have soft coolers in 2 sizes. We have our packing system in 3 sizes in 2 materials, as well as some other packing items. And then we also have a variety of components that help the RUX system be even more efficient and more dialed. These are the RUX gearboxes. We have in a 70 and a 40 liter size. They're extremely durable. They're made to stand up to the elements.
They also compress down to any height you need to secure your gear or fit into tight spaces. That's a patented feature, exclusive to RUX, that seriously improves how you pack and move your gear.
The rails along the outside and on the inside are made out of glass-filled nylon. They're extremely tough. Those can be used to attach any of the components or bags or hooks or straps to the outside or the inside.
And because the rail system is patented, it's a level of organization that only RUX can offer. We also offer different lids for your gearboxes, depending on your needs. We have the press seal lid for a tighter seal, faster access, and hose washable. We have the trifold lid, which can be folded up and stashed in the box, and is great if you need access to your gear without wanting to remove the whole lid.
They are the heart of the RUX system, so everything attaches to them. They fit all of the other components perfectly, either slide in a half or a quarter or clip onto the rails so that they hang in there. The panels all clip in. You can make them more rigid if you don't want them to collapse. They are extremely versatile and modular and can be repaired if you need to. These are the RUX waterproof totes. We have them in 3 sizes, our 30 liter size, 50 liter size, and 15 liter size. They're made out of the same 840D TPU coated nylon as the RUX 70. They also have a dry bag roll top built into them, which can be folded away if you don't need it, or deployed if you want your stuff secure or protected. They have a couple nice handles and a detachable shoulder strap. They fit into the RUX 70 perfectly, so you can fit 2 of these 30s in there. You can fit 3 15s. You can even fit the 50 inside of the 70. Even if you aren't putting them inside, they all have a very similar footprint to the 70, so everything stacks and tessellates nicely if you're loading up your car or van. This is a RUX packing system. It consists of a few different bags and different materials that are all designed to fit perfectly within the RUX ecosystem, whether it's the 70 or inside of a cooler bag or a tote, waterproof tote. This is our original organizer. It's just a simple tote bag that has a couple pockets built into it. That nests perfectly inside of the RUX 70 and actually buckles in to make it very easy to use, and it stands up inside the RUX. We have the pocket to add some additional organization. Next, we have our new compression system. This is a nice lightweight compression stuff sack in a 20, a 10, and a 2 liter size. Next, we have the mesh packing cubes. And these also come in a 20, a 10, and a 2 liter size. And they're similar to these ones, but we've just put mesh on the sides so that things can actually breathe and dry out if you have them in there. And these all fit perfectly inside of all the RUX products as well. So you can have that in your 40. These are the RUX soft coolers. They come in a 25 liter and a 5 liter size. They are similar to the waterproof totes, except we've added a light layer of insulation. They also fit perfectly within the RUX 70 and the 40, like so. And they even fit inside of the waterproof totes. So if you're going to the beach, it makes for a nice little carrying system. These are the RUX components. These are all parts of the RUX system that work with the RUX 70, the RUX 40, or with some of the other bags and totes. First of all, we have our organizer panels. You organize your RUX because they have pockets, and then they also clip into the RUX rails on the inside and make the RUX into actually quite a rigid box. Next is the MOLLE panel. It allows you to attach pockets to this. This also allows the RUX to become a very rigid box, and because this is laser cut aluminum, it makes the RUX extremely boxy. Next, we have our utility hooks. These are hooks that actually attach to the rails on the RUX and allow the RUX to be hung from either slat wall or L-track or other rail systems. Next, we have our tie-down straps. These consist of a RUX buckle and a cam strap buckle. So if you want to secure the RUX to, say, a roof rack, you clip the buckle in and then just secure the RUX. It's very easy. We also have our own carabiners. These work well with almost all of our RUX bags for securing them down to decks on, say, a stand-up paddleboard or something like that. They just fit perfectly into all the lash points that are all over the RUX. Finally, we have our utility straps, and those fit through all of the rails and lash points on all the RUX products. So if you need to find another way to secure your stuff, we offer the utility strap. Check out our website. We have many others. I haven't listed them all here.
This is the system I always wish I had. One setup that adapts to every trip, every season, every stage of life. Pack once, go anywhere. That's RUX.